Hey guys, Mo Muller here. I run an agency called Niche Website Management where we help clients with starter sites all the way up to those with over $1 million in valuation. In these free videos, I'm going to help you scale, grow, and build your niche websites for absolutely free. Let's get into today's video. So on March 21st of 2023, this year, Google released its version and response to ChatGPT called Google Bard. And in today's video, we're going to discuss and probably go over some of the features that they have included and see if it's worthwhile in terms of signing up. So let's get into today's video. So what is Google Bard? Google Bard is an AI chat box similar to ChatGPT, and it is powered by a language model that allows it to interact with users. Now, Bard uses Lambda, which is a language model for dialogue, essentially. And this language model has been fed trillions amount of data points and words. So it's able to predict responses to the questions that you ask and engage in conversations. So how does it work? So similar again to ChatGPT, I'm probably going to be using that quite often because ChatGPT is pretty awesome at the moment. It's a conversational tool that you put input in and then output comes out. So you'll put data into a search term or a search box, probably around Google, and then you're going to get some type of response back. Now, in terms of the things you can actually do with Google Bard, there's not been much information that's been released. It was just released last week. And some of the information that Google have released have been a little bit sketchy. But as it currently stands, this is what Google Bard says it can do. It can generate text, it can interpret language and translate language, it can create creative content, and it can also answer any question that you ask it in an informative way. So think of things that Bard would do in terms of content creation, things like poems, maybe musical songs, emails, writing letters, things of that nature. However, so far, in some of the early testing that Google themselves has released to the public, there have been some inaccuracies in the way that Google Bard has reacted and interpreted data, so caution has to be taken. I'll leave a link below to an article that I read about a mismatch in how Google Bard had interacted with and answered a search query. It's pretty interesting to see. Now, in order to sign up to Google Bard, you'll have to go to bard.google.com and enter your Gmail address, so you're going to have to have a Gmail account. At the moment, there seems to be a pretty long waiting list. Since its inception, I've obviously tried to sign up, but I'm still on the waiting list, unfortunately. But hopefully, once you do get access, you'll be given access to bard.com or bard.google.com, and then you'll be able to interact with the chat box and the chat tool. Again, there's not much information on how they're going to integrate it into Google Search. There's a lot of speculation. Maybe it's going to be plugged in as a snippet type feature. Maybe it's going to be position 0 on the SERPs. No one really knows right now. But as it stands, as long as you're on the waiting list, you'll get to know as soon as they release it to the masses. Now, is Google Bard free? Very interesting question. Of course, its competitor, and I would say this competition at the moment, ChatGPT is definitely winning. But so far, ChatGPT is free. It has a premium element as well, where you can sign up and you get more access to data on ChatGPT. But at the moment, Google Bard seems to be free. Will that change in the future? Possibly, we don't know, but right now it's free. Now, there are a few differences between ChatGPT and Google Bard. First of all, Google Bard seems to be a standalone feature product where users will directly integrate and interact with it. ChatGPT is very much an integrated product. I just got a message on Skype yesterday from Microsoft, which has obviously bought out ChatGPT. Now we can use ChatGPT within Skype applications, and I'm sure there's many other applications that ChatGPT is already integrated into, which is awesome. So Google Bard just been released. It's obviously been designed to be conversational. It's probably going to be integrated in some type of text box in search, we think. At the moment, Google says that it's going to be a complementary feature in search, so obviously it's not going to replace elements of it, which for anyone that's ranking websites by organic traffic is a big deal. And thus far, it's just an experimental project that Google has probably released in response to the massive success of ChatGPT. But we are going to watch this space and see what happens. Hopefully you found this video interesting. If so, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.